The Cabinet has approved in principle the Transport Ministry's proposal to have the KL Sentral Station redeveloped to resolve its congestion woes. According to a Bernama report, Transport Minister Anthony Lok said this will involve privatisation with an estimated cost of over 1 billion ringgit. Lok said KL Sentral will be redeveloped in collaboration with MRCB, the developer of the entire KL Sentral project, and that it will bear the cost of the project in return for the right to develop commercial and residential buildings above the station. He said the redevelopment of the transportation hub is necessary to meet the increasing number of passengers converging on KL Sentral, which connects the KLIA Express, LRT and KTM train services. It was originally designed to accommodate 100,000 passengers a day, but that figure has now swelled to 200,000. He added the project will also improve existing security systems, which will include the use of artificial intelligence and will be carried out without affecting the station's daily operations. According to Lok, MRCB and the Public-Private Partnership Unit at the Prime Minister's Department have been given 2 years to finalise their talks regarding the plan. Budget retailer Eco-Shop Marketing and Loob Holding, which runs bubble tea chain Tea Life, are reportedly aiming to go public next year as their private equity backer Creador Capital Group looks to build on its record of successful exits in the country. Creador Chief Executive Officer Brahmal Vasudevan told Bloomberg that Eco-Shop is in the midst of finalising its first-time share sale and is looking at listing in the second quarter of 2024, with Tea Life scheduled for some time in the final quarter of next year. He reportedly said that Eco-Shop does sales of close to 2.2 billion ringgit a year, with profits well north of 100 million ringgit, so that should be a good listing. The report notes that Eco-Shop will be the third Creador-backed company to list on Bursa Malaysia since 2020, following debuts by Mr. DIY Group Malaysia and credit bureau Cetos Digital. Brahmal was quoted as saying that Creador has also convinced its latest portfolio company, Pet World International, to pick Bursa Malaysia over Singapore's exchange as its listing venue, as the country remains a very good IPO market. For Petaling Jaya residents who filed legal action against the authorities over the Petaling Jaya dispersal link, demand that the Selangor government give its firm commitment to reject any future highway developments in the area. The four, who are part of the Say No to PJD Link movement, led by lawyer T. Chakarawarti, said in a statement that while they welcome caretaker Selangor MB Datuk Sri Amiruddin Syari's announcement of the project's cancellation, they are concerned over subsequent reports, quoting him as saying that the project may still be revived if some conditions are met. The question is whether Amiruddin had the right to reject the application for the proposed project in the first place. In a statement, Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia Legal and Constitutional Bureau Deputy Chairman Sasha Lina Abdul Latif asked if the caretaker government or MB has the authority to make impactful decisions such as this. She also questioned the timing of Amiruddin's announcement and slammed him for saying there was still a chance the project could be revived. AMMB Holdings confirmed today that it has begun preliminary discussions with Great Eastern Holdings over the sale of MetLife Inc.'s Malaysian venture. In a filing with the bourse, AMMB said the talks are part of its business review and that it is crucial to note that the discussions are still at a very preliminary stage. And at this juncture, there is no certainty that the parties will enter into any definitive or binding agreement. It was reported on Monday that Great Eastern, a subsidiary of OCBC, is in talks to buy MetLife's Malaysian venture. Citing people familiar with the matter, a Bloomberg report said Great Eastern is conducting due diligence on MetLife Insurance and seeking regulatory approval to clinch the deal. A transaction could value MetLife at $250 million to $300 million US, approximately 1.13 billion to 1.36 billion ringgit. AMMB said today it is committed to abiding by the exacting disclosure requirements that it is governed by and will make related announcements in strict accordance with listing requirements. Datasonic Group expects FY 2024 to be challenging amid the elevated market ambiguities arising from ongoing macroeconomic issues. Still, the security-related integrated ICT solutions provider said it is resolute in pursuing its strategic plans with prudent management. In a statement following today's AGM, its Executive Deputy Chairman, Dato' Abu Hanifah Nordin, said the group has identified promising areas of growth that it can capitalize on to further expand its business. Abu Hanifah said demand for passports is expected to remain on an upward trend, which bodes well for the company. He said Datasonic will be gradually ramping up the production of its manufacturing of polycarbonate data pages and growing the number of Malaysian passports that are 100% made in Malaysia. He also announced that Datasonic is commencing the deployment of the foreign worker card by this month. Overall, he said prospects continue to be bright, premised on Datasonic's strategic plans and healthy order book of 339 million ringgit as of end March 2023.